Merry meet and welcome to Witchy Wednesday. This is Ariel and we are streaming live on YouTube. Moderating today for us are the lovely I Am Her Eminence and the lovely Diane. Thank you so much, moderators, and thank you so much to everybody for joining us today. We're going to color a Solomon pentacle, and we'll get right to that. Just as a reminder, our website is located at arielscorner.com. arielscorner.com, and that's where you can get all kinds of cool stuff. We have free courses, free booklets, free lectures, free guided meditations, and the like. So I hope you enjoy it. We also have a new website that's called Ariel's Podcasts, and you can go to arielspodcasts.com. arielspodcasts.com, and that is just all of the different YouTube playlists that are in an easier to navigate format. So I hope you like that as well. And if you go onto our regular website, arielscorner.com, and you look in the footer of any page, you will notice all of our social media links, included in there, I should say, are the links to our Discord server and to our private Facebook group. So there you have that. If you have any questions for me, you can put them right in the chat thread, and I will do my best to get to them by the end of the stream. I have to get to work, so if I happen to run over, because sometimes these coloring videos take a little longer than I like, I'll have to take it onto the Discord server or the private Facebook group. All right, we're going to be working this fourth pentacle of Mercury, which is utilized in operations to facilitate the acquisition of knowledge and understanding, including the ability to uncover hidden thoughts and penetrate concealed matters. It bestows authority to command the aleatory spirits, known for bringing news and intelligence, and these spirits are said to be obedient and compliant. In the center is the name of God, El, and then the Hebrew letters inscribed about the star make the sentence Yed-He Vav-He, fix thou the volatile, and let there be unto the void restriction. And then the verse around here in Latin is wisdom and virtue are in his house, and the knowledge of all things remaineth with him forever. So what I'm going to gear this toward is uncovering any kind of hidden beliefs or thoughts that are hindering one's good. So if you've noticed that you keep trying to do magic for something and it doesn't work, it's possible that there's a hidden belief that's blocking that. So we want to uncover it and release it. And you don't have to necessarily even know what the belief is in order for this to work, just to uncover it and to release it so that it's no longer in there. All right, let's get going. I'm going to just put on some music so I don't forget to color, and sometimes I start blabbing and then I forget what I'm doing. So, but if I think of something, I'll come in and say, here we go. Okay, just bear with me a moment. I gotta go get some perfume. I forgot to bring it in here. Just take me a second. So what I'm going to, let me turn this down. So I'm gonna, is this still, why are you going so loud? There we go. Since this is an alcohol-based ink and I don't feel like a splatter look, I'm going to perfume the petition. And this just says, please help us to remove hidden blocks. I kept it kind of open-ended because everybody's got their own blocks. So 3 sprays of, this is Muguet, which is sacred to Raphael. Let me just put that all right on top of that. You can put it on the back, but with these, sometimes it's a little, you know, it bleeds through because of the alcohol marker. So I think it's a little clearer if I just put a separate petition. And I just keep it facing up, but if you want to put it facing down, you can. Okay, and you can use a regular candle. I'm just using an LED. And we just keep it, let it burn down and out by itself, or if you're using an LED candle, I just keep it on here for a minimum of 1 hour and then I turn it off. And then I'll put this in my, well, actually, since it's a banishing, I'll just go ahead and destroy it today. All that work for that. But that's the fun part of it, is you get to rip it up and throw it away. And you know, when you do that, that whatever those blocks are getting ripped up and thrown away, because this is a banishing. All right, let me see if we have any questions. Let's see, what can I do about avoidance issues in relation to anger? Could I be so avoidant that I dismissed underlying anger issues and then turned, well, yeah, it says then turn to avoidance issues like alcohol. Yeah, one thing can definitely morph into something else. It comes when we avoid something and we suppress it out of our consciousness, then it comes up out of nowhere sometimes, and we don't know obviously what it is. And that's why it's sometimes nice to have these hidden issues get resolved for us. And remember, we're asking for this to be resolved, not just to be uncovered, because sometimes you don't know what to do with it when it's uncovered. So we're asking for that angelic assistance to not only uncover those hidden blocks or beliefs, but to have them be removed or integrated is a better way of saying that. It looks like that's the only question. Okay, well, I hope this was fun for everybody. And thank you so much to the amazing moderators. Today we had the lovely I Am Her Eminence and the lovely Diane, and we see the lovely Dre. Thank you so much, all of you wonderful moderators. And we'll be back with a, oh, you guys are talking about gender. Gender means, well, I'll talk about that another day. We'll do another talk on gender. we will be back tomorrow for Thrilling Thursday, and then we'll have our Rosary on Friday. We'll have our Psalm spell on Saturday and another live stream lecture on Sunday. So I hope you come back each and every day. We should have a premiere definitely on Friday and Saturday, but maybe even tomorrow, depending on how much I get done. All right. Thanks so much to everybody, and we will see you real soon. Blessed be.